The funk can be traced back to the early days of the New Orleans jazz movement. This was the first form of music to have an emphasis on downbeats with a strong rhythmic outline and asymmetrical time patterns.
James Brown is the best example of original funk music. He effectively represented the movement and ideals at the time. Because of this, he eventually became known as the Black Godfather of funk.
James Brown's first single, I Feel Good, was released in 1965 of October, shortly after the death of Malcolm X. Its success can be accredited to his death, for the black youth at the time were looking for a new outlet for their political movement.
It has been said that funk music represented a social protest that accompanied the civil rights and black power movements. It essentially solidified the societal concerns of the time with respect to the working class. After these movements, the black youth descended from euphoria and faded into the decade of the detached.
In 1963, Dyke and the Blazers came out with Funky Broadway, the first time the word funk was used to describe the new genre of music at the time.
In the latter 1960s, Tower of Power, as part of the Western funk movement, specifically in San Francisco, debuted a funk style which utilized a new horn section that also offered a new combination of downbeats and discord between all the various moving parts. They were considered the most influential funk band at the time. Another example of Western funk was when Sly and the Family Stone came out with their hit single Family Affair in the mid-1970s.
The first mainstream funk subgenre that arose was by Jimmy McGriff, who brought about electric funk, which utilized new musical technology such as the electric synthesizer, while still maintaining a strong horn section.
While still maintaining their typical funk constructs, the band Earth, Wind & Fire also used disco as a main backing.
The next prominent spin-off of funk was Parliament Funkadelic, or P-Funk, which featured blues and jazz piano styles, rock guitar, sex and drug-related humor, and socio-political satire. A few notable artists of this subgenre were Chaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, and Kool the Gang.
The 80s consisted of a new funk subgenre. It has been described as significantly more electronic, with an artificial drum machine and many electronic synthesizers. The most well-known of this era was Rick James and his single Super Freak. This directly influenced MC Hammer's single You Can't Touch This in 1990.
Evident through the release of the film and album Purple Rain, the sound of funk started to take a turn towards mainstream pop as Prince changed his overall image through multiple name changes and such.
There are those that would argue that late hip-hop and other rap is an extension of funk, and it's classified as the fifth funk dynasty, immediately following naked funk. This genre can be subdivided into P-Funk, hip-hop, and gangster rap, or G-Funk. Funk has also influenced many modern types of music as well, including house music and political rap satire. From the early 2000s to modern day, funk slowly morphed back into what it had been in the 60s. According to musical categorization, Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson's collaboration of Uptown Funk in 2015 has similar characteristics to the original's 1960s James Brown type funk. In retrospect, funk has been most influential in today's popular music.